I wanted the colors to spill off the screen and onto my wall, and Govee had the perfect product for me, and that is the Govee Backlight TV 3 Pro. Bit of a mouthful, but it's fantastic when you look at what's inside the box. Let's get started with this camera, okay? This thing has 3 cameras that are HDR, which basically allow it to see things way better than any of the other predecessors, making this the best camera on the market. The box that they have for the synchronization is super easy, USB-C, 3M tape, and it has a big button on it. So again, very, very easy. Everything when laid out inside of the contents of the box is what you'd expect. You have the light strip, you have the power cables, you have the wire management. It really is a complete package. So there's no need to go to the store or buy anything extra. There's no drilling, there's no HDMI box, nothing, just plug and play. Now, you are going to have to wipe your TV down, get all the dust off before you adhere the LEDs, but once you do, it does look really nice, and I went the extra mile and added a couple of the included wire management things to kind of hold it on there, clips if you will, so that it's nice and tucked away, especially at the top where I had a little bit more problems than I'd like to have, at least as far as getting it tucked away. But that's more of a user error thing because I'm not that experienced with that. But the camera itself, when top mounted, does look decent. The curve to it makes it look like, again, it is a part of the screen, which is really nice. Albeit, I go for something a bit more creative, which is bottom mount. And this is what it looks like. I'm not going to lie. I was not expecting this level of precision and control over everything. And I mean everything that I looked at. Now, I'm going to show you some demo content more so than anything else, because this is for home theater usage. And I really need you to understand, look at the level of accuracy it has. It is tremendous. We actually have those really rich tans that gradate into like a sandy orange when you get to pencils or when you get to different things. But also when you have white on a black background, you actually have white, not blue like in the last one, which is fantastic. Now, you have all the other primary colors as well that look really rich and really popping. And just a side note for anybody who might be returning from a prior Govee purchase, it does work with everything, and I mean everything Govee that, again, you have. At least that's been my experience, right? So if you wanted to do a sync center, I'll show you what that's like too later on in this video. But just be aware it does have that, along with all of the other modes. Your music mode, it has tons of customization, DIY. I mean, it's fully loaded. Tons of effects you're not going to want for anything. But I want to focus on the accuracy, because look at what it's doing. The subtle shades and colors, like the brown in the trees, the tans, the yellows, it actually picks that up. That is such a very hard thing. Not even HDMI based kits do this right now. This camera system is way ahead of anything we have right now on the consumer market, because what it's doing is effectively finding where colors should be and giving you the proper color. Now, I mentioned the sync center, so I will show that off again later on, but I do want you to see what the colors are doing again in a more detailed way. This demo is just perfect for that, because there are a ton of nuanced colors. And this thing gets all of it. The Govee TV Backlight 3 Pro, literally, look at the purples as it, like, look at the greens as it shifts with the demo. And it's near real time. Like, that's what's so scary cool about it. It's so fluid and so fast, you would think it's an HDMI-based connection. That's how quickly it picks it up. And it's mind-blowing that, again, this is hitting far above anything Philips Hue has, because again, it has that cumbersome HDMI box, the Wi-Fi box, you gotta hook it up, you gotta put in passwords and everything. All you've got to do is plug and play this thing, okay? And it literally, the moment I plugged it in, it just started working straight away. I didn't even really need to calibrate it. Now, for the results I have here, for more fine-tuned performance, you calibrate it, and then you get these kinds of results. But I didn't actually have to calibrate it straight out of the box. And I think that is very cool, because normally you would have to calibrate a camera system where all it needed to do was be plugged in, and I literally just turned it on and it started syncing straight away, which again, I've not had that happen ever with any camera system ever. There was always work to be done here. But again, after you do the work, look at how tremendous the colors look and everything. But now let's show you if you want to use it as a sync center. And look at all the lights in the room, in the environment, literally syncing with the Backlight 3 Pro. This is so cool to me because I'm all about like turning my room into an extension of the screen. It just feels more immersive, like all the effects popping off on the screen are literally surrounding and engulfing you. And that is like literally one of my favorite things. Again, I can't stress how beautiful this thing looks. It's ultra vibrant. It's very, very popping. It's extremely bright. And it's extraordinarily accurate. I mean, right down to like when it gets dark, it actually shuts off. Like actually shuts off. There's not even a little flicker, a little light, nothing. That's so incredible because the predecessor, the T2, did not do that. This is on an entirely different playing field with accuracy, precision, colors, vibrancy. I mean, the craftsmanship and quality is transcendent above literally everything I've seen in the market, like literally. And I've been a Govee fan for many years. As you can tell, I own many of their lights. I own tons of other lights like Philips Hue, and those lights like Light Me Neo, those don't compare to this. This is literally and genuinely something you need for your home theater experience. I'm telling you, if you are any kind of, RGB backlighting kit type of fan, this is the one basically to rule them all at this point in time. Now, again, I didn't top mount it, but I personally like bottom mounting because I feel like it keeps the aesthetic clean, but you can top mount it too for further accuracy. But for me, I don't think there's a problem with the accuracy at all with the bottom mounting method. As you can clearly see, colors are just brilliant. And again, it's pretty much your preference how you want to do things, but this is just like one of my little pro tips to keep it nice and clean because for me, I like a seamless experience. I'm not a fan of a camera on top of my television. That's just a personal thing there. But look at the skin tones, how beautifully and accurate it picks it up. Almost like, again, literally the colors are spilling off canvas of the TV onto your wall, making your wall a part of the experience. And that just changes the game, changes the feel. And it is a must-have experience for literally anyone with any kind of television, regardless of price point. Again, I'm using the Samsung S95F for this demonstration, and the other TV is the Hisense, but it's not really picking up what's on the screen of the Hisense. It's mainly the S95F. But you can see, guys, like, even with something ultra vibrant like a QD OLED, it's keeping up tremendously and maintaining, like, perfect accuracy, like, literally perfect. Those HDR cameras are nothing to play with, and I'm telling you, run, don't walk to pick this thing up because this is the absolute real deal. But I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. I can't recommend it enough. But again, let me know what you think. And thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Till the next video, see you guys later.